Hello there, folks. It's the Crypto Lunatic, and this is the channel for people that are new to crypto and can't get the geekery, want the simple terms, folks. And today we're going to talk about how to lose everything in crypto. So, what I've noticed in the UK is that the banks don't like it, the government don't like it. Pretty much nobody likes crypto in the UK, not in authority, folks. And why do I believe that's the case? I believe that if people realize the potential that crypto, the fact that you can get interest on it, the fact that you can earn through crypto, which is something you can't do in the banks, then potentially it could collapse the banking system. But that's a different debate for another day, folks. Today, we're going to talk about all of the risks that you have. Because what I've noticed now is when I help my friends who are just interested in finding out more on crypto, that to even use it on an exchange like Revolut, then you have to fill in a survey, which is designed to terrify you, folks. It's designed to terrify you. That's what the UK's tactic is at the moment. The Financial Conduct Authority, to protect us from ourselves, is telling you how risky crypto is. And it is risky, folks. But the real risks come because people don't know what they're doing. And it's so complicated for people to self-custody and stuff like that. So the simple version for people that are new to the space is use an app. Use an app that you trust. So this tends to be, and I've talked about this a lot, folks. I'm not advocating any of these platforms and I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just telling you that when my friends get interested in crypto, I start with something that's familiar to them. And if they already have a Revolut account, then Revolut's an easy place to start. Not recommending it. I'm just saying it's an easy place to start. And what you'll find in crypto is people tell you don't keep your crypto on an exchange. And this is generally good advice for people that know what they're doing. For crypto natives, for people that are new to it, the only thing they want to know is how do I do this easily? And the reality is, folks, that using an exchange that you trust is how to do it easily. But even setting them up or getting it so that you can trade, you're going to have to fill in surveys. You're going to have to do stuff that terrify you. The government are trying to terrify you out of crypto. So now that we've set the foundation of it, whether you trust an exchange or not, that's up to you. Revolut seems to be relatively trusted amongst my friends. So that's usually where we start. And I usually just take, I usually have to navigate them through the survey. And I just tell them the answer that scares the hell out of you the most is probably the right one, because that's what it's designed to do. They're high risk investments. Yes, it could go up. Yes, you could lose everything, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you could. Most money in crypto is lost through scams, folks. Through scams, through people who don't know what they're doing. Now, if you're self-custodying, that's where it's really dangerous. But if you're using apps, they've got one risk. If you're self-custodying, you've got another risk. Don't give anybody your login details. I mean, that should go without question, folks. You've got a keyword phrase that you get when you self-custody. Never, ever, 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 ever give it away. And don't keep it online, folks. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. If you've got it in an email account or anything, people can hack that. They can find it. They can get it. You've got to write it down. You've got to keep it somewhere secure. You've got to memorize it if you're that way inclined. It's very risky on that front. Most of the risk in crypto comes because people don't know what they're doing. And not only that, greed is good. There's a lot of scammers. So let's start the journey. When I first got into crypto, I went onto Google Trends and I thought, what countries are interested the most in crypto? And in Google Analytics, in their trends, that the country with the most searches for crypto was Nigeria. And since I've got plenty of dead relatives there, folks, and I've had all sorts of interesting information from Nigerians telling me about my dead relatives and the millions that await me, millions, folks. Nigeria's scam central, and sorry to my Nigerian friends, but it just is. As a reputation, you have to be careful. There are a lot of sophisticated scammers putting in a lot of time and effort to con you out of your crypto. So here's a few golden rules from things that I've been caught with, that I've almost been caught with, that you need to watch out for. The first one, don't trust anyone with a cold approach. So if any influencer reaches out to you, it's almost definitely a scammer. If you're on Telegram and you get a personal message when you're on a group, it's almost definitely a scammer. That's the place to start. And they'll tell you. And also on YouTube, they've got this ad campaign running that they've got these AI generated videos, and they're brilliantly done of Michael Saylor, Vitalik Buterin, of all of these senior people telling you that if you give us 15 Ethereum, we'll give you 30 Ethereum. Send us this, we'll send you that. We'll double your crypto. It's a scam, folks. All of it is a scam. You'll send them your 15 Ethereum or whatever it is to double it, and you'll never get it back. That's the reality, folks. And YouTube are allowing this to happen. So that's a big scam. And do you know, people that are normally sensible, I know that have been caught with that. Certainly, I got caught once, early days in crypto, by somebody pretending to be someone else on a group on Telegram, telling me how to get more crypto from what I already had and looking for my wallet keys and things like that. Never trust anyone with a cold approach. Never trust an influencer. They're almost definitely not going to reach out. There's a lot of people impersonating people. Keep your wallet safe. Keep it safe and don't share it with anyone. And the reason that most people end up getting rinsed and losing everything is because you get greedy. These too good to be true offers. Send us one Ethereum. We'll send you two. Why would you need to send them one for you to then to send you two? Ask yourself that question, folks. So things that are out there, there's a lot of sophisticated scams, and with AI, and in this day and age, they appear real. They appear so real. You'll see Michael Saylor doing an interview, but is he really offering you a 2-for-1 offer? No, he's not. Is Vitalik Buterin really giving away half his Ethereum? No, he's not. No, he is not. And if you want confirmation of that, if you see an offer that's too good to be true, go on their Twitter profiles and see if they're promoting it. And you'll find that they're not, folks, that they're not. So most people lose everything, not because of the volatility of cryptocurrency, it's because of greed and giving away your keys, of poor security. And this is the reality of it, folks. Now, in the case of exchanges, you'll get a lot of crypto natives, not your keys, not your crypto. Get your crypto off exchanges. Well, that involves self-custody. And unless you want to get your own hardware wallet and go down that rabbit hole, then it can be complicated to set up and a bit of a headache. I was certainly very resistant to it first. But there's a safe way. But you could lose your key, you could lose your passcode, and you could lose access to everything, even by playing it safe, folks. So it really depends on your risk tolerance. Do you want to be keeping a physical bank in your pocket or around the house that anyone could get, or access to a password that you have to write down somewhere that anyone could find? How's your security? What's your risk profile? These are the reasons most people get rinsed in crypto. And greed, folks. People stay in for too long. People get in at the top of a bull market and ride it down. I certainly did. I lost 90% of everything when I first got involved in crypto because I didn't understand these basic principles. So, folks, to play it safe, what you do, you put your money in there. Not investment advice, nothing is that I say. But the bottom line is you take profits. When you've got a reasonable amount of profits, and you have to decide that before you go in. If you double your money, take your original investment out, and then the rest is all gains. You can risk your gains. Take your initial money out as soon as. In crypto, I think it's safe to say if you 5x your money, take out your original investment. And that way you're covered for whatever else happens. There's a relatively safe way because most cryptos are going to at least 5x, at least if you get in early on a bull market. There you go, folks. There you go, folks. There is one way of doing it. There's lots of opinions in crypto. There's lots of unethical advice, and there's lots of arseholes out there pumping and dumping bullshit coins on you. And that's another way that people lose everything. You trust the wrong people. So, folks, hopefully that's helping you. Hopefully that's given you a grounding in what to look out for. And if you want more of my little insights, then please do subscribe to the channel. I'll be giving you straight up advice for people that are new to crypto. And if you want another one of my videos, you can find it just there.